Hello, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to my channel, and today's video is my spoiler-free review of Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, which is the sequel to Lady Midnight, also book 2 of the Dark Artifices trilogy, and a continuation of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. So back last summer, I binge-read both the Infernal Devices and the Mortal Instruments series, and all of the novella collections had come in between that, all the way up to Lady Midnight. And after Lady Midnight, I definitely just needed a little break from this series, and that break continued on longer than I thought it would. So Lady Midnight follows our main character Emma, and she is the best shadow hunter in her generation. She lives with the Blackthorn family in Los Angeles, and there is a lot of tension there between the fairies and the shadow hunters. One day, these bodies of both fairies and humans start turning up dead. And these bodies also contain the markings that were found on Emma's dead parents back when she was younger. So this book basically follows Emma and the rest of the Blackthorn family as they investigate these murders. So now we go back to Lord of Shadows, and it took me a really long time to get this book done. I always know what I'm signing up for with this series. I know there's going to be a lot of relationship drama, but it didn't stop it from wearing on me just the same. I thought I was originally ready to dive back into this series back in March, and I unfortunately did just have to put this book down at the end of part 1 just to prioritize other books that month. And in hindsight, maybe I just wasn't quite ready to dive back in just yet, but I'm ready now. I got really into part 2 of this book, and it just felt really good to be back in this world. I really like all of the characters in this trilogy that you're supposed to like, so I'm not really going to go into specifics and break down each character because there's just too many. And I also think Cassandra Clare did a really good job in this book of making sure that the characters that you're not supposed to like, that you really did not like those characters. Like, some of these characters in here were really infuriating, and they were supposed to be, so I get it, but still. So something that I really love in the Dark Artifices specifically is that the family dynamics in here are so strong and really heartwarming. I mentioned this briefly about how the relationship dynamics are a lot, and they definitely were, but whatever drama and slow burn that I have to sit through in here, I do have to admit that sometimes I surprisingly enjoy it, like more than I expected to. And it really does hit me sometimes, even if I do want to occasionally roll my eyes. Another thing that I love is how characters from previous series are still around and relevant in this one. I love seeing them play a role in this trilogy, and it really reminds me of how far this universe has truly expanded since City of Bones, which I think is really cool. So let's move on to the actual story. I definitely think the Dark Artifices is my favorite of all the Shadowhunter series. However, I'm still waiting for a book from this universe to really blow me away. This one did come close though. Up until this point, I think the only other book in this universe that has gotten close to like a true 5-star rating is City of Heavenly Fire. But the ending of this book, to say the absolute very least, was actually everything. And up until that point, I was still enjoying it, even at some points really enjoying it. But again, that ending is what is for the most part carrying this rating. I'm still kind of dancing between a 4 and a 5 stars, so I think I'm going to land at a 4.5. I had originally rounded this down to a 4-star, but upon further reflection, I did go ahead and round it up to a 5, but it is a 4.5. So moving forward with this universe, I think I definitely want to ride whatever high I'm feeling from this book into the next one, hopefully soon. I'm actually not sure what the next book is. I've been reading these in publication order, and I know it's either Queen of Air and Darkness, which is the one I'm kind of hoping for, or Tales from the Shadow Market. As far as I'm concerned, these books don't exist outside the realm of any TBRs, reading plans, theme months, or whatever I had planned. And these books are all actually massive, but my goal is to be caught up before The Lost Book of the Light comes out on September 1st, I think. Or if that doesn't happen, at least before 2021 starts. Okay, so that is all I have for this video. I hope I said everything that I wanted to say for this review. When I originally wrote this, it was right after I was finished reading and my mind was still kind of all over the place. But if I forgot anything, or if anything new comes to mind before July 1st, I'll just throw it in my wrap-up. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that. And hopefully I will see you here next time. Bye!